All right. In a few moments, we are going to start our program. So, once again, I'm Angela Ann, and it's my privilege and such a pleasure to be with you as a host today. All right. So, first of all, before we start our special topic today, I'm sure that you are all curious and want to dive in and learn more about our topic for sure. What is the deep root of defilement? It's so interesting. I look forward to hearing it and learning it from our teaching monk today as well. So if you are already, please say hi. Please let us know about your name, where you're from. We are more than happy. Would love to have you all back here. And we want to welcome all of you from around the world. Please send us your name here. Okay, your name. Yeah, we can have a little bit chit chat here while we are waiting for other people to come and join us. Yeah. All right. So, sabai sabai. Have a pleasant time and relaxing time. Some of you, it's like our starting day, right? In the morning time. But for us in Asia, it's also another resting time for us soon. So nice. We have got so many people here from Malaysia, I guess. Yeah. And once again, I would love to make an announcement that we have three languages provided here. We're going to have the translation in Chinese, Burmese, and also Thai. For the translation, as you may can see, the symbol, the globe symbol below near the share screen icon. That one you can just click and choose, all right, that any languages that you would love to have. So you want to make sure that you got and gather all the information from our teaching monk and our wonderful session. All right. Yeah. Yeah, I see a lot of friends who's from Malaysia, and we still have time to invite other people. Ni hao. 我是 and 老师. That's all. I'm sorry. Yeah, but welcome all of you. All right, everyone. Hello once again. I would love to welcome all of you to our special program, Global Storytelling. My name is Angela, and I would love to welcome you to our wonderful program. It's such a privilege and it's such a pleasure to have you with us today. Our program will be like this on Sundays at 6 to 7 p.m. for Thai local time. And our topic today, as I think you all have seen before, right? What is the deep root of defilement? It is so interesting, and I look forward to hearing and learning from our teaching monk more about this topic. And also, I would love to make sure that we all have three languages translation provided for all you here in Chinese, in Burmese, and also in Thai. So I would love to say hi and welcome all of our friends from around the world. Let's spend some time to say hi to our friends. Where you from? What's your name? We all would love to know it. So please send us the messages here in the chat box area. And once again, 你好，我是 Ann 老师 or 我是 Angela Ann 老师. Okay. And Mingalaba Sawadika. Okay. And also would love to say Namaskaran to all venerable monks here as well. Hi, from Myanmar. Okay, may I pronounce your name correctly? Thank you. Thank you for sending us such a nice message here. Also, I would love to say hi to our friends from Malaysia, Lillian and Oats. Hi, Lillian. Hi. Oi. Okay. And nice to have you all. Thiếu Lý Lian. Nice. Okay. And we also have Lo Lei, Amy Yo from Thailand, another friend from Malaysia. Okay, Go Shu Shu. Hi. All right. Please spend some time here to share our wonderful program and share with all of your friends, your beloved family that we are having a wonderful program now and we are about to start shortly. So send them about our, like signage, promotional signage, our banner, and also the link Zoom now. Hello, welcome Miss Gay from Thailand. All right, for our program, I would love to let you all know again that we are going to start the program with meeting our teaching monk. And also, we are going to have a wonderful meditation session together. And right after that, we are going to have the wisdom talk deep down with what is the deep root of defilement. We're going to seek for the answer together. And also, by the end of our session, we are openly to welcome all wonderful questions from all of you. We are going to have Q&A session by the end of our program. And also, please don't leave us so soon because we are going to have a photo session together. All right. I think, please still invite our family and friends to join more and more. We still have time. Okay, so for those who just show up and just joining, I would love to welcome to our special program, Global Storytelling. And I would love to spend this moment to invite our teaching monk so soon. And for now, let's get to know more about our special teaching monk today, our venerable monk, Shayanon Gitjananto. He graduated his bachelor degree in the Faculty of Business Administration Economics in Thailand. And also he achieved his master degree from New York, Long Island University in Faculty of Master of Business Administration. He used to work for accountant department for the United Nations, the headquarters in the USA in New York. And also when he's back in Thailand, he worked as an IT manager, as a director in Thailand. Now he's our teacher monk of Introduction to Buddhist Concept, Meditation and Mind Science, and other related to Dharma lessons. So I'm sure that all of us are curious and excited to have a wonderful journey in what is the deep root of defilement together. So, in this occasion, may I invite Venerable Monk Shaya Nonkijananto to come forward and begin our session, please.
Hi, everybody. Hear me clear? Okay. I'm very excited. First time to join this program. And we have time to meditate together. I think we are ready to meditate. and let us meditate together. Okay. For those who sit on the floor, for those who sit on the floor, you may put your right leg on top of your left leg. Put your right hand on top of your left hand. Let your right index finger touch your left thumb. If you sit on the chair or sofa, you may lift your leg, touch the ground. But anyway, your right hand on top of your left hand and your right index finger touch your left thumb. Gently close your eye, gently but not completely. Leave 10% open in order to, when your mind wander, your mind travel, whatever you see just in front of you will help bring your mind back. And we start relax all parts of the body. Relax all part of the body. Don't let some part of the body tense. Because if you have tension somewhere, your mind will concentrate on that spot. We should free our mind by relaxing all parts of our body. Start relaxing from our forehead, your cheeks. Relax the muscle in your neck and the muscle across your shoulders. Relax the muscle in your arms, your hands, down to your fingertips. Relax the muscle in your back, your belly, your hips, your thighs, your legs, down to the tips of your toes. Make sure all parts of your body is relaxed. Then take a deep breath, a couple of deep breaths, and follow your inhale down to the middle of your body, down to the bottom of your lungs. When we breathe in, we breathe in relaxation, happiness, and joy. When we breathe out our concerns, our tension, and worries. Breathe in and breathe out. Pretending that we sit alone on top of the hill, under the sky, the bright sky, the weather is good. The whole sky feel like the whole sky in the center of our body. We can expand our body to cover the whole sky. Stop thinking. If your mind wander because distraction of the defilement, we should realize that our thought created by the defilement. Don't follow that. Don't analyze your thought. Be like you sit in the bus and the bus running along the road. You look out the window, see mountain, see rice field, see birds, see buffalo. Just see and let go, see and let go, see and let go. Don't pay any attention to that. Don't follow your thoughts. If you follow your thoughts, that means you follow your defilement. Stop analyzing anything Stop worrying what will happen in the future. Stop thinking of the bad experience in the past. If it pop up, just forgive something to someone, especially forgive yourself. If you can forgive, you can forget. All bad experience has already happened. We cannot change that. Don't worry about it. Just forgive it. Stop worrying about the future. It's yet to come. Whatever will be, will be. Relax. Be comfortable. Stop thinking. If your mind wander, think about an object like a clear crystal ball floating somewhere. If you can imagine that it's floating at the center of your body, it's good. But it doesn't matter if you can imagine the clear crystal ball floating maybe just in front of you or somewhere. Just see, focus. Don't analyze. You say nothing, but sometimes your mind wants to say something. Let him say, Samma Alahang, Samma Alahang, Samma Alahang. All we have to do is to concentrate on an object like clear crystal ball and keep reciting the mantra Samma Alahang, Samma Alahang, Samma Alahang. When our mind getting still, let us think about wholesome deed and merits that we have cultivated and accumulated for many lifetimes. Those merits and good deeds will help create loving kindness, compassion, generosity, sympathetic joy to us. And we share that loving kindness and merit to all beings, to all your friends, your family members, your loved ones, your customer, your student. Share that to all beings, to all human beings, to all animals. Especially the one you hate. Share that loving kindness and merit to them in order to forgive each other easily. We have come to closer to the end of the session. After my blessing in Pali, then we can slowly open our eyes. Sappa Puttha Nupavena, Sappa Dhamma Nupavena, Sappa Sankha Nupavena, Sattha Soti Bhavantu Te. Now we can slowly open our eyes. How was that? Good? Okay. The next session will be wisdom talk. See the screen? Okay. Okay, our topic today is what is the deep root of defilement? We have been heard of defilement many times, but today I try to classify the defilement to see what is deep root of defilement. My name is พระชยนนท์กิจจานันโท Let's compare the defilement as a poison tree. The root is below the soil. Its leaf and flower is up to the air. So the deep root the deepest root is ignorance. It's ignorant. And we classify the defilement into three classifications. One is delusion. Delusion is the biggest roots. The biggest root connect to the ignorant here. And the second one is greed and lust. These roots grow from the big one, the delusion. Here. Things that beyond our need is our wants. Beyond the need is kind of greed. And when we are greedy, we have some hope to get something what we want. If we get those things what we want, what happens? We want it more and more and more. But if it's hopeless, we don't get what we want. If we don't get what we want, we will get annoyed, hatred, anger, revenge. See, if we get what we want, then we get more greed, more hope, and we want more because it's beyond our need. Hatred, if we don't get it, we get angry. Hatred, revenge. See, the race of greed, lust, hatred, anger, revenge, beyond those two roots, is in the category of delusion, the bigger one. Let's see the first one, greed and lust. The covetousness is the one that the same level of the ground. If below the ground, we cannot see, but it's kind of obsession of passion that the state that we think about, that we expect to happen. But above the ground, like a leaf, like a flower or poison tree, is the action, is the result of what in the mind, the root here make the leaf grow, the leaf and the flower grow. Let's see what's in here beneath the ground. For greed and lust, eager to have in bad way, avid, covet, sensual desire, excitement of sensual pleasure, sensual passion, sensual lust, sense desire, sensuality, desire for sensual pleasure, and the higher one, a high level of greed, is kind of attachment to the realm of form, or greed for the formless realm. That's high above in the level of being, the high level of being. Let's see what happened above the ground. Steal, falsely claim, cheat, smuggle, corruption, exploit, take advantage, rob, steal, counterfeit, forge, roguish, rascally. See, this is the action that show up because it's above the ground. The middle one, hatred, anger, revenge. It starts from annoyance. The ground level is ill will, hatred, malevolence, aversion. That's the ground level. Let's see what happened beneath the ground level. Anger, furious or wrathful passion. Ill will, grudge, enmity, repulsion, irritation is under the ground. See the result of that. Scold, damn, kill, murder, revenge, beat, slander, accuse, commit arson, slash, stab, sarcastic, lampoon. This is the result, or the flower, or the leaf of the root. So the rest of that will be delusion. The ignorance is very root, the deepest root of the poison tree, the yellow one here. So the ground floor is wrong view, because wrong view, fault view. In the group of ignorance is distraction and conceit. And the delusion itself, a lot, envy, jealousy, rivalry, illusion, deceit, trick, hypocrisy, craft, treachery, obstinacy, immobility, hardness, obduracy, heedlessness, carelessness, negligence, indolence, remissness, self-illusion, the delusion of self, theory of soul, egoistic view, doubt, perplexity, skepticism, indecision, uncertainty, adherence to mere rules and rituals, clinging to rules and vows, overestimation regarding the efficacy of rules and observances. You know, all the rest from those two categories, it's kind of delusion. And see the result of it: betray, ungrateful, naive, thoughtless, foolish, ignorant, credulous, stubborn, dogmatic, haughty, vain, arrogant, insolent, wrath, foul, alleged, blab, careless. This is the group of delusion. And the deeper from delusion is conceit, distraction, ignorance. The ignorance, the deepest one. Why is ignorance the deepest root among the defilement? Let's see why is ignorance the deepest root among the defilement. What is ignorance? Ignorance, nescience, lack of knowledge, delusion. See, that's ignorance. Or the state of unaware of important information or facts. You know, that sometimes those people in delusion have prejudice. They are not stupid one. Probably those people are well-educated people. But they choose to believe in something that yet to prove. Because of lack of knowledge and living among unknown factor, we have been living among unknown factor. For example, hungriness, agitation, anxiety, and darkness. Those things that considered unknown factor that we don't know how to cope with that. So hungriness, see, agitation and anxiety, because we live in the darkness. See, those defilement, greed, lust, hatred, anger, delusion. We have envy, jealousy, prejudice, ignorance. It's like a fire. We live in fire. The problem is we don't realize that we don't know. The real problem is we don't realize that we don't know, that we all are surrounded by defilement. Greed, lust, hatred, anger, delusion, envy, jealousy, prejudice. All the time, every single moment, we are surrounded by the defilement. And the defilement create thoughts and lure us. We don't realize that we don't know, to cover all those things to protect us from knowing the truth. So we enjoy life. We telling ourselves that is a pressure living among the defilement. How does defilement work? The defilement work very easy. Very easy. Just make you think and persuade you to think in the evil way. And give you some enjoyment, give you some pressure to make you feel good. But you are not happy. It's not real happiness, but just make you feel just feel good. It worked very easy, like a sophisticated program that definement keeps sending to your thought, stimulate the thought, then ignorant mind, your ignorance might grow poison tree to activate various form of evil with enjoyment. You keep telling yourself that you're good, you enjoy with that doing and thinking in that form of evil. How to overcome defilement? First of all, we got to know this wisdom that all problems and suffering created by defilement. All problems and suffering created by defilement. We don't realize that. Instead of blaming defilement, we blame yourself or blame people around you that make that suffering happen, that make problem happen. But the real cause of that is defilement created the problem and suffering. So when we know that what kind of defilement is being activated, we have three categories of defilement. Let's analyze that which one of defilement create the problem. If you want something more than what you need, we analyze that is the greed. If you get angry, that's a hatred, anger. You are jealous, you are prejudiced, that's delusion. This is, we analyze it first. Then select the right tool. If you are greedy, just give to overcome your greed. If you get angry, forgive is how to solve the problem. If you are jealous, just be, sympathetic, joy to solve that problem. And then observe precept, and then meditate, stop thinking. That's the right tool to cope with solving the problem from defilement. In the end, think about benefit or loss, happiness or suffering. What do you get from doing or not doing it? If many people, when they get angry, when somebody hurt them and get angry, most people say, I have the right to be angry. Yes, you have the right to be angry. And you can be angry. But what do you get from your anger? What do you get from your anger? Get nothing. When you recall bad experience, when it pop up and it hurts you, when you get angry, it hurts you. Particularly if you cannot forgive yourself, you hurt you and yourself. You hurt twice. So let's see, what do you get from doing or not to do that? So we can conclude that ignorance is the deepest root of defilement. Please realize that something you don't know. Today, after listening to this wisdom, you know a lot. And you know how to cope with that defilement. And you know how to behave to be the benefit of yourself. When you know all defilement, get rid of the defilement. Thank you for the day. So we will have.
Yeah, thank you so much, Venerable Monk. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. So I think now it's the time for all of us. If you have some questions, you may leave us all know here in the chat box. We would love to make sure that our venerable monk would love to help you all for sure. So the first question that we have got, I think it's from home. Wow, Long Phi. All right, about the ignorance one. How dangerous it is. How dangerous of ignorance? Here's the first question.
The real dangerous is because you don't realize that you don't know. You don't know that you are surrounded by defilement. When you get angry, instead of knowing you are the slave of defilement, but you think, I have the right to be angry. When when we are selfish, we cannot give anything to anyone. You may say, oh, I have the right in my property, in my things. I will give it, I will not giving away to anyone. But if they can do that, the return the return from giving without expecting anything in return, but you get happiness in return. It sounds difficult to understand, but if we try that, when you one day you buy something, a little thing, when you go back to your office and give it to your friend at office, you will feel happy. to do that. Because you know, when many people when do something for someone, like buy a birthday gift to your friend, but in the deep in your mind, you expect that that guy will buy you a birthday gift on your birthday. So if you can give something away without expect anything, you'll be happy. But when you expect you get birthday gift in return and you don't get that, you get angry. You are not happy, right?
Mhm. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Exactly, Lumpy. I totally agree with you. So it's really dangerous. I mean, ignorance. And now I think we are also lucky that, okay, this word is quite big and it probably, flying around us. But once we know about this, and if we know, we are aware of this and we know how to fix it, like, okay, I don't want you to stay in my life. That would be great from today, more and more in the future. All right. I think we got another question for the second one. If we have to still face the ignorance, how to deal with ignorance if we don't exactly know that we are ignored. I mean, we are still like in the connection with ignorance. How to deal with it? Yeah, Long P.
Like the last PowerPoint that I showed,
Mm-hmm.
we have step. One step is to analyze that what kind of defilement is working with you. It's greed, or it's anger, or it's prejudice, or jealousy. We analyze that what kind of defilement is working on us. Then if greed, we just give without expecting anything in return, to reduce your stinginess. If you get angry, if if you realize that you are angry, but many people don't know themselves that, oh, I am very angry.
Yeah.
So if you get angry, just forgive.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, the positive feeling and the negative feeling cannot occur at the same time. But when you get angry, a moment later, when you get down from angriness, uh, okay, you forgive. If you can forgive, you can forget. If you cannot forgive, you keep remembering that. Once in a while, you recall that and hurt yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Every time you recall that, it hurts you. But people prefer to keep that revenge. It's hard to forgive. But if you can analyze that, and if you can do that, you will be happy, because nothing to recall and hurt you.
Yeah. Exactly, Long P. It depends on our mind. once we have to face it and encounter that situation, how we gonna react. And from now on, we are going to, keep our word with ourselves that we're gonna make it better for the next time. We still like human beings. Sometimes we cannot control any outside circumstances, but for our mind, we can train that. Too. So let's move on to the next question. Um, Thank you for having it in Thai. That's so lovely. Yeah. If we notice that ourselves, we usually, act not properly. Sometimes our habits is not that right. Maybe a bad habits. Once we know that, okay, this is our habits. It's not good, but we still cannot fix that. What should we do? How we cope with that?
For example, jealousy,
Mhm.
right? Many people are jealous to some your friend when your friend get promotion, and you you are jealous with your friend. Uh, Sympathetic joy
Mhm.
is the way to cope with that. But of course, we gotta know that we are not covered by defilement. We it's hard to do when you don't realize that the defilement covered yourself. Uh, Supposed to have something to cover your head, and you can see nothing. You hard to hear something around you.
Mhm.
How do you feel that? How do you solve that problem? The easy way is to take it off, right?
Yeah.
Easy to take it off, but many people love to keep that because they don't know that they don't realize that that's the way it is. It's
Mhm.
done by defilement.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. หลวงพี่
But you're proud of yourself that to put something cover of your head, you feel arrogant
Mhm.
or something like that.
Yeah. I think most of the time, many people will don't know that. Yeah, that's become your habits already. But luckily, I'm sure that there are many people as well that they aware that, oh, I don't want it to become my habits at all. So I think some of the example to expand a little bit more for the third question. For example, if some of the people they have not really right and proper habit, like they love fishing and they want to quit, but it becomes their habits already, like they love to go out and go fishing almost every month or every week. If they are like that, Lumpi, what should be the one of the solution for them to train their behavior and their habits to be better?
Uh, we have a lot of sport
Mhm.
to choose, right? A lot of things. If we refraining from from killing,
Mhm.
don't make you uh, you know other sport will fulfill yourself also, but think that way, that if you are the fish and other people, try to put the bait on that, and one day you get hooked with the bait.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel that? So compare that to your feeling.
Mm-hmm.
And one thing that many people don't know, that to give life to others is the way to cultivate merit. They don't know how to cultivate merit. That to cultivate merit is to give and forgive, to observe precept and meditate to meditate. They don't know how to collect, how to cultivate merit, and they don't know the power of merit. Next time, maybe we may talk about the power of merits. It's a good idea.
Yeah, Luffy, indeed. Sadhu. I think some of the simple tips that Venerable Monk gave us all here, I think I observed that Luang Pi tried to match or the Dharma according to, some of the self-development process that we should comply and apply those Dhamma that we have learned, sympathetic joy, or even like don't killing other people, other lives. And one day, those Dhamma that we learn, we apply to use in our daily life, is going to train us to become another better, good habit in the future. Thank you. So I think we still got time, Venerable. Let's go to another question. That's interesting. We have got a lot of questions today. That's wow. All right. If we talk about all basic needs, like fundamental needs for things, for example, the food, the clothes, the house or habitats, and medicine. These are all, we know that it's the basic needs for people, for human beings. We consider this as kilesa or giles or not, Luang Pi?
We if we know the difference between needs and wants,
Yeah.
The basic need is okay. The basic need, but beyond, most of wants is quite far beyond the basic need. For example, if you invest in something, you get the interest 5% in return. You don't fulfill your need. But maybe 5% is quite enough for your need. But you still need, I need 10%. I need 15%. I need 20%. And the most greedy people, I want it 100% in return. So your question again?
Yeah, it's like all those basic needs, if we need that, is it considered to be called greed instead of just called basic needs? are we wrong to, to need that? Yeah, that's the question.
Yes, if it above basic need,
Mhm.
that's agreed.
Yeah.
For example, if you have five dress,
Mhm.
it's enough for your need.
Mhm.
But every week you're shopping a new
Mhm.
one, new one, new one, new one, and you need another cupboard to to put them on.
Yeah. Yeah.
The first cupboard, the maybe your need.
Mhm.
The rest will be your want.
Oh, it's like you are talking to me as well, Long Pi. I'm just recalling back to my wardrobe now. Okay, it's like not just the first one, Long Pi. It's second and the third one. Okay, I have to, get back to myself. Okay, is this still can call need or it's too much? Yeah, that's the good lesson that we learned from you. So let's move to the other question. If we talk about desire or kilesa or greed, that all the human beings, they think that it's just the materialism stuff, and they thought that sometimes greed or something that we need, if the sadness or some of the we don't get that according to our expectation, so should we still call that this is good desire, I mean good gilet, or it's not the good gilet, Lumpy? I think the question is a little bit challenging here because we know that all human beings we still have gilet or desire, but if if we consider that here we need that, we want this, and it sometimes make us feel down, feel sad, so this is still considered not the good desire, right? It's becoming bad, right, Luong Pi?
Do you think that the desire, the desire will change every year, right?
Mm-hmm.
This year will be black and white. Next year will be uh, pastel. Next year
Mm-hmm.
will be red. Do you think that the desire is definement tool
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
that those desire will uh, stimulate your thought,
Mm-hmm.
stimulate your want, stimulate your passion to to have it. I gotta have it and try every way to have it.
Yeah.
That's real tool of the defilement.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, indeed. Right, right. So if we want it, but we cannot achieve and get it eventually, I think if it is more than necessary for our, basic needs, basic living, I think it becomes took or suffering already, Lumpy.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Oh, that's cool. That's awesome. So I think maybe it should be our the last one. This is
Uh-huh.
really wonderful session, Lumpy. We got a lot of question now. So, how should we live in order to reduce our greed, our anger, and delusion? How should we live our life with these?
First of all, we we have to know the tools of defilement, the stimulation of the defilement.
Mhm.
If we know it, it's like when you see somebody walk to you and you analyze that, oh, he's bad guy, you gotta do something to avoid talking or go closer to him. But the same thing, when if you analyze that is the tool of defilement, then the stop that thought, stop that desire.
Mhm.
But because your desire, your want uh, uh, happen almost every moment, right? So if you don't analyze that, then you just follow that thought, then you cannot solve that problem.
Mhm.
Analyze it and, oh, that's the tool of defilement.
Mhm.
Get away from that.
Yeah. So true. Thank you so much, Long P. I think we all have learned a lot of defilement, and today we know those negativities, and then we are aware of that, and then we are going to make sure that we are not going to live with those defilements for sure. So in this occasion, I would love to be the representative to thank our teaching monk, Venerable Monk Chayanon Gitananto, for giving us such an amazing story of the deep root of defilement. So at this moment, may I invite everyone to turn on and open your camera, your video, because we are going to have the photo session with our teaching monk. So I would love to let you all to turn on your camera, please. And we are going to start our first position with our beautiful Y or lotus position. I'm gonna count down. Let's smile from your inner peace, center of your body. Smile. 5, 4, 3. Still smile. 2, and 1. Let's change to another two thumbs up pose. Yes, please. Thank you so much. 5. Let's smile. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, all right. In this occasion, may I invite our Venerable Monk Chayatnon give us all the blessing, please, to end our session.
Okay. um, okay. uh, Set up your mind, relax, and follow me. Let all merits that you have cultivated and accumulated for many lifetimes bring you happiness and success, bring you longevity with good health, and help create loving kindness, compassion, generosity, sympathetic joy within your mind throughout your whole life and the lifetimes to come. Okay, good good luck everybody.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you so much, Venerable Monk Triatnon Gijananto. All right, everyone, I'm sure that if we have a chance in the future, we want to have our Venerable Monk back with us for another future topic. So today, before we end our session, I would love to make sure that everyone going to stay tuned with all of us. So thank you so much for joining us all, and That's a wrap for our session today. It's been a pleasure to host you on this program. All right. I would like to take this opportunity to inform all of you once again for our organized event like this on Sundays at 6 to 7:30 p.m. for Thai local time. And next week, and for the next week, we still have the wonderful program like this, and our topic it is also interesting. As you can see, it is 7 things that help to turn your worries into opportunities by Venerable Monk Sopon. So please stay tuned on next Sunday, same time, same place here. And we still have another plenty interesting program that you can stay tuned with all of us. So I think the team will leave the messages in our chat box here, as you may see here with the Google Drive link here. And also, please stay tuned. Let's scan Facebook group. Come and see channel Facebook group as well, or with our YouTube channel. And also, we would love to welcome all of you back with us like this again. Come and see channel. Let's scan now if don't haven't done it yet. All right, everyone. Thank you. And it's so nice to have all of you with us like this. So rejoice in everyone's merit. Please take care and see you next week. Thank you. Bye.
Ehipasiko, come see you know the teaching of peace, the teaching of love, the teachings of the Buddha is for all who want to be free forevermore.
Ehipasiko, come and see you know the teaching of peace, the teaching of love, the teachings of the Buddha is for all who want to be free